So the single highest total of the entire first round is Arizona and Akron. It's a higher total than Illinois Xavier. Even Alabama and Robert Morris is of a lower total than the Wildcats and the Zips. Is this game primed to be a track meet? Let's break it down. Teddy Covers from wagertalk.com with a big game breakdown. I'm looking at my odds logic live odds screen right now. 14.5, some 15s popping up for Arizona. Total in the 167 range Friday night in Seattle. This one's going to be fun. Before I go any further, I just want to ask you guys one favor. If you like this type of analysis, boom, hit that like button. Thank you. Problem solved. You want to comment below? We appreciate that too. And of course, nearly 200,000 of you have subscribed to the Wager Talk YouTube channel. If you want to do that, today's a great day to do it, but all I ask for is a like. Thank you if you like this type of content. So, Akron's been here. I mean, this is the third tournament the last 4 years. Their coaching staff has been here. You know, John Groshi's been. He took Ohio to two Sweet 16 appearances. One Sweet 16 appearances, and he got a first round win at Ohio as well in his two trips with the Bobcats to the tournament. They went to Illinois and got a Sweet 16 in Illinois, and now obviously Akron, third NCAA Tournament appearance the last 4 seasons. This team is pretty much all upperclassmen for the Zips. They've been here. I don't think they get out. They're not going to be intimidated by the environment. And Akron was really good in the MAC this year. Make no mistake about it. You know, Grochi got named Coach of the Year, guard Nate Johnson Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. Shama Scott was named Sixth Man of the Year. Johnson and Tavari Johnson, his teammate, both named to the first team All MAC squad. This squad has talent. They got a lot of talent. We talk about their offense and their experience. That's the strengths for Akron. They've been here before, and this team can put the biscuit in the basket. They scored 100 plus 5 times this season. Weakness for Akron is very real. They're small. All right, we're talking about pretty much the majority of the contributors on the roster 6'3" or less, and this was a big problem for them in the tournament last year when they faced Creighton, and Creighton beat them by 17. So they've struggled with size. That being said, they can put the biscuit in the basket. Before I talk about Arizona, I got to let you guys know what's going on right now at wagertalk.com. I'm running good going to the tournament. 6-1, 86% run in college hoops over the last, 6 days or so. So we're making money right now. Last year in March, 25-8 for the clients, 76% during March Madness. And I'm looking to do it again. So we're running good right now. We did good last year. And this is my 27th tournament in Vegas. If you want to get on board, check out the website, wagertalk.com. Visit my page, wt.buzz/TC. And if you buy April, you get the rest of March for free. Every play, every day, all 5% included, every sport. You're going to get NBA, you're going to get Major League Baseball, and obviously the entirety of March Madness. It's a good deal. Don't buy a play. If you're going to get on board, get a package. And right now, you get the rest of March for free if you buy April. $2.99, wt.buzz/TC. That works for any of the cappers at wagertalk.com. If you don't want me, get on board with somebody else. That's good. So, Arizona's loaded. All right. In fact, the quotes from Grossi at Akron are pretty funny. You know, quote, in terms of Arizona, Dustin, his assistant coach, brought up a good point to me Sunday morning with an analogy. He said, there's all filet mignon left in this tournament. There's not going to be any hamburger. We know they're good. Obviously, I know Tommy Lloyd does a great job of coaching them. I've actually studied them a bit in the past because I was fascinated with how fast they play, their pace. I know he does a good job. Akron, number 16 in the country in adjusted tempo, according to Ken Palm. Less than 16 seconds per possession. Arizona's at 16.4 seconds per possession. They're top 50 in pace. Akron's not going to slow down. And I don't think they can stop Arizona. Arizona's going to do whatever they want in the paint in this ballgame. Wildcats coming off that 72-64 loss to Houston in the final. But remember what Houston does. When you compare Houston's defense with Akron, you see why I think this game has the potential to be crazy fast pace, because neither team's going to slow it down. And I don't know that either team's going to get stops in bunches. Certainly Arizona the better team when it comes to perimeter defense, but not when you look at the numbers. Actually, Akron's defense has been solid. Bottom line for me, I'm expecting pace, I'm expecting three-pointers in bunches, and I'm expecting this game to get up and over the total. It's the highest total in round one for a reason. Expect a wild shootout in Seattle on Friday night. I like the over between Arizona and Akron. Thank you so much for watching Wager Talk TV. We appreciate your support. Best of luck with all your bets throughout this March Madness insanity. Cheers.